Hey guys, how's it going? February 5th, 2023. And we're in the process now of building the locals into the next day. So things are going good. Just get into this here. I did run an extra hour earlier this evening. But that was just basically to bring in the last supply train, which was on the branch line just north of Sparks Yard there. So figured I'd have enough light to properly build the trains, and so well, the yards are pretty well lit. So okay, got 93 assets right now. Yeah, we're just before 1 a.m. As you can see, well, you can't, not everything's loaded, but there are no trains on the main line. I think there's might be one just leaving to the east. I'll let that load for a second here. So anyways, if whether you visit on a regular basis, new to the channel, whatever, always, if you can give a like or comment the video after it's posted. Usually it's posted after it goes live. They're always in the live section. Stop because some knucklehead. Well, that would be me. What did I stop, or what did I not stop? So that's UP 7587. Well, we're in the wrong yard to begin with, because I'm back at, it's got to be in Sparks, I would imagine. UP 7587. Let's, I always get the wrong one. There we go. Rail car numbers are the wrong ones. Destination. Okay. So we're at East Sparks here. What engine was it? 7587? I don't know which one that would be. Oh, I bet you that's that inbound train that did come here. So we got to come back here. So what happened was I brought in another train off that branch, as I was saying. I took the remaining power over here, cut that loose. So that was the two inbound trains, the Sparks. And let's go into Roseville here. I imagine it's going to be in Roseville. How do you use this turntable anyways? Do I have to... I don't know how to use it. Do I click on that? I have never used a turntable in this. Do I go in and start operating it? Yeah. I don't see any buttons. Yeah. There's got to be something else to do it, but whatever. That's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Not worried about it right now, though. Because there hasn't been a route yet that I've needed to. I mean, I know there's, I know there's one in LA, but where the hell? This place is so huge. I mean, despite the width and everything. Okay, classification bowl. So let's go over to the receiving. That's where I think I'm going to run into it. It's probably this guy. Yeah, that'd be you. Well, since we've got him here, might as well deal with that. So this was the last inbound train that came in, and then we'll have to go ahead and hump that. Now, how do I get to the shop? Can I go through there? Crew change, foothills. Okay, that's the shops. Well, I'll find it. So I bet you I got a long way to go. I saw some engines hanging around somewhere. I bet you they're all supposed to be headed that way too. That's my bet. Nope. Maybe not. I don't know where I saw the engines. Speaking of engines, I got a lot of engines that are going to be heading back to Roseville. Okay, that's a shop. We got the hump. Crew change, Atkinson Street. Headquarters. Main yard office. This would probably be where I was parking them. So they're off over on this way. Oh, geez. We got all kinds of power here. Locomotive ready tracks. I think there was like some high-speed fuel or something. I probably don't need that, but what did I see? So, I mean, that's pretty cool, but I don't know. High-speed refueling tracks. Do I really want to, well, we'll see if I can service them, but let's see. What is this yard here, anyways? Is this a, oh, this is, I don't know. Doesn't have very many titles as far as what the yards are. And some of them they do, but then some of them I'm just looking at them. I'm just like, okay, this is a yard. It's a main yard office. It's probably a departure yard of some sort. But don't worry, I got maps, so you guys don't have to tell me. I can't read the chat right now, anyways. So, I just want to bring it somewhere where it's not going to be too much in the way, if that makes sense. Or I'll park it somewhere and deal with it later, maybe. I'll probably have time. Okay. So tell you what, this is what we'll do. Just so we can get this thing going, because we're not making any progress doing this. Let me go ahead and only 2 units, huh? Nothing of the tail, I don't think. Well, I guess there was. The question is, okay, so these are LRVs, right? LRV in the shops. I don't know if this one's going to be included in it. It depends how many cars I have here. I gotta think about that. Because I believe I spawned that in, but the question is, what is in this yard right now? So the classification bowl would tell me I've already got quite a bit. I think it's already been. I already think it's has been brought in, because LRV 64. I have a whole lot, and I do not think I'm going to bring that one in. I know I've already spawned it, but I don't think I was supposed to. Because I think it's already there. YRV shops. Let me just take a look at that train. If it's a carbon copy of what's already there, I'm going to go ahead and delete it, because that's where it came from. Yeah, a lot more shops for some reason. Yeah, I don't need this. I shouldn't have spawned it. Nope, I'm going to delete that train. Pretend I didn't spawn it in. That was my bad. We don't need that many. Okay, let's delete that. That saves not worrying about that. So we got some building to do here, but we also got a lot of building to do at Sparks. 109, let's see what's going on here. Hey, Bob. I hope you know you're getting into Archie Bunker all in the family time. Oh, that's too bad. Hey, Ken. Alright, so let's head back out to Sparks here and get this in motion. I'm going to take a quick look at my sheets for now. Yeah, next spawn time is actually next departure time. So that's one to keep in mind, 3:45 a.m. So I'm going to have to think about that one. I shouldn't have done that so quick, but that's okay. We'll okay, hang on, I'm just looking. One thing I'm going to have to figure out is the directions of everything, but I'll do that later. Like, even though Utah, I'm looking up, I think my geography is pretty good, but it's not perfect. And there's different ways of going east, and works Fresno, Bakersfield. Okay, well that's going. I know where that's going. Works Sparks. Well, we know where that's going then. Obviously. But I don't think it's going to be working Sparks unless I have something set up for it. So it's probably just going to go right through. That'll be an interesting one to spawn. So originally scheduled 2:34 a.m. Then I got some that are super late, like 7 hours and 16 minutes. From Portland, Oregon. So it'll be 6:19 the next day. All right. Cool. So we got plenty of time. 3:45. That's we're not going to get into that tonight, anyways. Let's go ahead and do what I said we were going to do, and that is works. Am I in Sparks? Yeah, I'm in Sparks. Okay. I probably went the wrong way. No, I didn't. East Sparks. Oh, okay. East Sparks looking that way. Gotcha. All right. Time to boogie. Okay. Just going to take a quick look at this train. Ah, shit. I thought I took those engines out. Okay, well that's fine. Let's push against this for a second. Oh, I know why. I got some brakes on. Or no, I just let him go. I actually just let him go. Comes. Come on. I think it's okay. Boy, it does not want to push at all against that. There we go. Oh, it's been a while. What do you mean pickups? Where's my train? You mean to tell me I can't use the wild card? I can't use a wild card. Wow. That's surprising. Okay, well let's try using the numbers then. And we'll work it that way. So, we'll do YSP56 first of all. This is just a little method to help you with switching, if it works. Okay. So, I'm looking at the numbers here. There we go. So this big block, 54 to 60. So there's a section of the block between 54 and 60 that we don't have. We have others too, but we got to go back to everything else is in pretty good shape blocking wise, actually. So we've got to go at from the back to, what number is it again? 51. No, 60. So the last 22 cars. So I'm going to go ahead and pull forward a bit. The reason why I'm doing that is to stay clear of those units. Wow. This is heavy. Okay. Heavy train. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta go out of that yard here. Oh, ain't this fun. That's a bad track to be in. It's okay, but yeah, it's okay. We'll do it. We just lose some of the functionality of the lower yard, but it's okay for now. So now we look for where the 56 ends. There's the 50 right there. I think I tied brakes onto the other end, but yeah, let me do that. Yeah, we'll just leave WMS for now. Worst case scenario, I'll go into the engines, but okay, so there's 50. Might need a little bit more power for all this train. Oh, the dynamics work well for this, so that's good. Hey, got a coal train. Where's that headed to? Don't know yet. Oh, gotta get the AS on. Oh, he's coming through. Okay. Cool. I'll have to try to time that. So 1:30. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let me see what we got for 50s. I'll go ahead with the check the chat here for a second. Yeah, I saw the one map. Yeah, you can share whatever, and like I wouldn't bother sharing a config because I'm not changing the config now. I'm using this config and then I will be updating them. So you know, it's okay. I mean, I'll probably work on it my own way, but I appreciate it anyways. Let's see, 50, 56. We got 54. Oh, we got some more 50s here. So 56 is the dominant. How much of the front end is 56? Okay, so there's a block in after 24. Anyway, let's go ahead. I don't think there's that many 40s. 56 seems to be the dominant. Yeah, definitely 56 is the dominant one going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shoving. I'm going to start shoving 50 down here. I better take a look at this here. I'll let that roll ahead for a minute. Yeah, I want to get down the drill track here. looks like it needs a little bit of help. I don't know how well this is going to kick, but we'll see. Well, I guess that's where I wanted it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to save slot 1 here for the throat. Actually, we'll work our way. Wish the grade was going the other way off this, but that it's not, so. That worked out good, except I don't think it's going to roll enough. Nah, I needed much more speed. Ah, you suck. It's just too heavy. I couldn't get the speed up for that. I wish I could bump them. That'd be nice. Oh well. See what notch 1 does. Just holds it. Notch 2. There we go. I was afraid to accelerate too much. Let me pretend I was on that. I forgot to jump. Really? Yeah, you suck. How far does it roll? Question is it going to start rolling the other way? Doesn't seem to be. That's a good sign. I do not think this is your traditional bowl, but I could be wrong. I don't think I don't think I'm long enough for 56. Which room do I have down here? Let's see. That's a nice little drill area. Cool. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with now. So, $56, then there's a 52, 54, 50. Another 52 block up there. Yeah, there's a lot of 56. A well, there's more 50s too, so we'll see. Let me just take a look at it. I think 56 is too short where we're in. I could move these guys. Although by rights I think 56 needs to go into a longer track. Let's do this quick math here, and I'll try to figure out what our our total length is 3,803 feet. .02 already. Well, at least it's going to take most of the night. That's always a good sign. Do I have the depot map? I don't know if I have that at all. I might. I think that's it right there. Okay. So we're at 3,000. We're looking at 3,000 feet. Now let's try to figure out how many we are actually in with here. I'll take the downloads out for now. Hello. Train in Santiago de Chile. Alright, cool. So, going back into this for a minute. So we are currently at 38,003 feet. Put two for the engines. Alright. We'll use an average of 55 feet. That sounds about right. So, 56. Actually, hang on a second. So there's 5 cars missing there. Eight cars. 11 cars. $16. I said 16? Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so 16 cars. So if I was to take 16 times 55, so we're at 880. And if I was to go again, 3803, about 3,700, give or take. I gotta go. I have to move that one into a bigger yard track for sure. If we even have 3,700, which we do on the lead, although I think that's a combination. I think that's the one we're on right now, actually. Question is, I don't know how much is here. Okay, I kind of get an idea now. So, assuming that there's 12, oof, that's tight. It's going to be really tight to put it on 9. I should have came in on 8 or one of the other ones. Okay. It's going to be tight, very tight. But I'm willing to play. Okay, while I was doing that, my my other guy, let's just say, was all the way down here, which makes sense. Actually, how far do I got? Not much. No, that's 50. Let's just go ahead and back in. Oh, I see. I'm off. I'm already. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I did. I did. I gotta get those engines out of there. At the very least. might do more than one configuration of that hump as well. Considering, well, it's hard to say. Nah, I don't think so. Because a lot will build up during the day. So I'll leave it as is. But if I was to have two configurations, that's getting closer to prototypical levels. 55 hump tracks. I don't know about the length. So before I ran tonight, and I was amazed. I knew my son has, like, when he does his stuff for trains, he's on it right now. I guarantee you. In fact, he said he would. So he's working on his world. I kid you not. I thought, it was like, what are you talking about? Because he always was talking about how far he wanted to go in the various areas that he wanted to model. He's actually got 500 miles of track and various scenery laid out already. He's got entire cities, switching, industry, you name it. This thing is the most complicated route I have ever seen in any train simulation. He's got it all the way from Buffalo, New York. Right now, he's got it into the Virginias. He's got stuff throughout Ohio, southern part right now, although he is planning to go up to Erie. And he's also heading out to I forget where, East Coast somewhere. He's got Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia. I think that's all the states that he has at the moment. Virginia and West Virginia, I think he has. And I think that's it for now. I know, yeah, he wants to get out to, I think it was Maryland. This thing's freaking enormous. Like he's basically Buffalo. He's modeled really well since it's the closest to us, so he's very familiar with it, and he's trying his best to model it as closely as possible. It is a Proto-Lance route, so he doesn't have all the cities, and he's because he doesn't know certain industries and all that other stuff. But he does have quite a bit of information. Some of the, I don't know how the hell he remembers all this stuff. Yeah, but it's absolutely crazy. And I said, how are you gonna run that? I said, as far as multiplayer, you talk about California. I'll tell you something right now. No offense to Run8, it kicks Run8's ass. And I'm not talking about overall scenery. I'm not talking about, the amazing scenic details. But I'm talking about the actual network of track that he has built. And obviously he's using assets, so he's not doing any of his own art or anything like that, but all right, so how far out am I now? Yeah, it's too much. Okay. So what I will do is I'm gonna go 2 tracks over with 56. Yeah. I'm going to go 2 tracks over with 56. That would put me into the 5400 range, which should at this point, yeah, oh yeah, that's fine. In fact, with 4500 right now, that would put me at about 3800. Which is too tight. I'm gonna move over to. Honestly, I could probably do track 8. There's no reason why. I track 5 the other inbounds on. I'm gonna do track 8, and that'll be plenty. Let me just take a look again at what we've got. Yeah, I'm going to go to track 8. Okay. Now the question is, do I have enough room in the drill? I just thought of that. Haha. How far is that? Oh yeah, the drill goes forever. Okay. Never mind. We're fine. I think we're fine. We will find out. So it's a half an hour so far, and it's getting to Rockland. I'll tell you, so far, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So we're 2 hours in. We haven't really, we're getting into the switching or the building right now for the morning. I don't see why this would be an issue. We got building of outbound trains coming up, actually, not too far away. that I'm going to have to consider. Let me take a look at that again. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, not till 3:45 a.m. So it's 10:21. I only got 40 minutes left, so that'll put me. Tomorrow I will have to build that outbound train. Can't wait to get the AI systems in here. Got a lot of big side plans too. Might be on a grade up here, but I can't tell. We'll find out, because I'm going to try kicking. Yeah, we're a long ways out of there. Okay, so for this, where am I at here? Okay. right there. Okay. Now let's see where it rolls. I had dynamic in setup. Double check how we're looking here. All right. We're going to try a big kick right now. Seems to be neutral, which is fine. Double check this again. Yep. Oh, how far am I? So we have got we're gonna have a real long run here. There we go. The fact that we're going uphill, though, helps. Oh, don't tell me. Really? Ah, man. See, the problem is I couldn't go more than 10 miles an hour there. Alright. That was at 10 miles an hour after a break. Okay, well this yard is going to be very difficult to kick. Because everything's going to slow down that quick. I didn't know any better. I'd say there was still air in this. Ah, well. That's okay, we can flat switch it. There's a Glendale Avenue in St. Catharines. It's one of the major streets. That's funny. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. So I guess I would have to shove that down the lead. And then break them up. Subdivide them, I guess. I might get away with it here. fact, I should, because all I'm doing is shoving cars down. It's not much, though. That's the problem. But I should be able to give it a good shove anyways. Does it go down there? Oh, okay, there it goes down that way. Gotcha. Did it actually split? Yeah, it did. Awesome. Okay. Okay, that I'm going to have to connect to. Yep. I have not bought version 3 yet, nor the Roseville sub, but with any luck, I'll be laid off again this summer and have more gaming time. Good to see you, Ben. Yeah, I'm kind of, it's kind of weird because Railroader got pushed back. And it got pushed back till it was originally supposed to be early this year, and then it got pushed back until instead of early 2023, it's now 2023. But it looks really good. It's short line. So the key with everything that I've always been looking for is something that I can operate myself and just get into. Not that I don't like multiplayer. I love multiplayer. And multiplayer, I think, is great with, as you and I have had fun in the past with Railroads Online, and multiplayer is awesome. There's nothing like it. So the one that I recently have gotten into is Simrail out of Poland. Now that thing has a lot of potential, but right now it's become very repetitive, and it's only there's freights, but it's unit trains, and there's only passengers. It gets really repetitive. The schedule is repetitive. Everything, it loses luster really quick. Now I will be still running that on a weekly basis. I have no intentions not to run it. What I'm planning on doing for this is running this 5 times a week, and taking it from there. Did I? Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong one. I saw 64 in there. LRV 64, which is interesting because I was like, 64 is on that train. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Had a hard time getting the train stopped. I wasn't. That's what happens when I yap, and kind of like when I yap and drive sometimes. So yeah, Railroads Online. Railroads Online. I'm really not interested in. I haven't been for a long time. My son has done a route, or basically a freaking northeast up from Buffalo, New York, all the way down to west. I was saying earlier, there's like 500 miles of track he's done in trains that he's built from Buffalo, New York, all the way south into, and it's a proto-lance, but he's got Buffalo, New York, up to Buffalo, New York, which is as far north as he wants to go. He still wants to get as far east as Maryland. He's throughout western New York, into crossing over into Pennsylvania, Ohio, including Pittsburgh, some of the other places like Williamsburg, West Virginia. Oh, there's that other AI train. I wanted to see that for a second. So everything is like SPW on this thing. Apparently it stops here, but I would have to change the whole makeup of that. Wait a minute, this is SPW. Is he going in the yard? I'm confused now. Where's this train going? He's got SPW. I didn't realize SPW. Hold on a second. What is this train? This whole train is SPW? I know he's getting ready to do a crew change, but there's no way I can. I don't think this intermodal can fit that much. I thought it had a different. So it's going for the crew change. I gotta check that train out for a minute. Because that was just a random train that just kind of all of a sudden spawned. Handbrake onto that. I'm just going to pull that up ahead of the switch here, and then (2,500 feet now). I need to see this. Well, you do a crew change right there. Okay, so you go to LT. This is interesting. Hang on a second here. What I'll need to do is actually this train should have gone to Oakland. And I don't know where those other things go to, but they don't go to Oakland. I'm gonna let that train go, only because it's not a manual spawn, and so everything in here is currently LT. I imagine it can hold it. I'm gonna assume it's we're gonna just assume it's a so where would it have come in? It would have came in around here somewhere, I guess. Actually, it would have came in right up here, which it didn't. And I don't know if that light has a setting or not. But I think it's doing a crew change. Yeah, so as I was saying before, I think I'm going to wind down, let this cool off for the night. I still have an eastbound coming up, so he's at Newcastle now. He's been running since... he's been running for about an hour, so he's made it as far as Newcastle from Elkhorn. It'll be interesting to see. This isn't to scale, obviously, so... but that's interesting. And... it's weird because he crosses over and he crosses over. Is he gonna cross over again? I guess he's gonna cross over again. I don't know. The switches are set that way, but who knows? I'm gonna let that train go to Oakland. So, anyways. SPW and SPE. Sparks Intermodal. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw where it spawned. It's just I have to get it to a manual spawn. Plus, I have to change the tags because not all that train is going to be set for that. And I would want to have it as a manual spawn so that I can schedule it. Because there would be a lot of... the rest of it would be majority Oakland. So... yeah, I would have to somehow... I don't know how... see, it's kind of weird with the blocking because I forget how the blocking and the dirty blocking works now. There are times where the blocking works fine, but then there's other times where it just doesn't. In this case, you want that clean blocking, so you want to have your SPW, SPE, or whatever. I don't know what the difference between the two are. Something. I'd have to take a look at it, but SPE, SPW. Obviously, there's some cars in here, although I would have to bring it into... I'd have to block this differently, because I don't want to just end the train here. Let it go to Oakland. We'll just assume it's all Oakland. And I'll play around with that. I'm going to have to start making notes for myself. But anyways, yeah, getting back to... let me just watch this train take off from the tower here. But... so yeah, that's cool, this tower. Yeah, we'll go look out this way. But... there we go. The way I have always been as far as wanting to be able to do something, multiplayer is first being able to do it by myself. So we're 2 hours and 38 minutes in right now. Although I did start a little bit earlier than that, but we were behind in a few areas. Everything is fine. It's up to date. The trains arrived and all that other stuff. So I was able to basically start at midnight and start switching. So like last night I was trying to figure things out. Tonight I pretty much have a pretty good idea, although that train was a bit of a surprise because I didn't think it was going to spawn. But there's so many trains it could spawn. I always want to be able to, in a worst case scenario, regardless of how many people join, be able to run the entire railroad myself. We have AI humping. I was using that last night. I was able to go through and take care of three, I think at least three strings of humps last night. I didn't require the other train that got in there. So everything that's in this list... Oh, different directions, okay. Everything that's in this list is basically the list of manifests. Now, of course, there's that intermodal train. There's a few others in there. I think there's an auto train, although I've heard it's been discontinued, but I'm not worried about it. At some point, I got to say, okay, I'm enough with the errors, and I'm not going to keep up to date with all the errors and all the other crap. I basically cut it off at some point. Once I have the data, I don't, it's bad enough when you start losing lines and all that other stuff. So the way it is right now is fine in the modern era. It's got 23 manifest trains that mostly run daily, although there's a few here that do run as needed. The supply trains I'm probably going to integrate into the daily manifest trains with the fake industries, but I will figure that out. I've done it before with Waycross. It worked out really well. I'll do it again with this, and I know how I want to do it. So once that's in play, then I should get a steady stream. 45 industries. There's something like, I don't know what it is, 60 some odd industries or 70 or whatever the hell number of industries there are in this. 45 apparently are observed to be active. So with the 45 industries, even if it was more, I think I could handle it. But as it stands right now at 241, I'm still, I'm still breaking down this train. It'll get into the morning, and things will be fine. I'll have, even in the middle of the winter, I'll still have plenty of time to get all the industries are pretty much nearby or close enough that it shouldn't take too much to switch once it's all broken down. So I'll have the switching and sparks. I also have the building to do of the trains in Roseville, and I also have the building, not the building of the locals, but the building of the mainline trains. So looking at that, that's more of a daytime thing. So looking at the stuff that's coming out of Roseville, I've got stuff going OG, EU. There's not that much. EV, FR, Paso, Fresno, whatever. North Platte, I'm not too sure what HK is, I forget, but so there's a couple that leave almost back to back, and these times were all I just basically took a random number to those, and then I took a random number variance formula that I showed last night. So, and I'm probably going to do, depending at 3:13 p.m. I'm probably going to run. See, that's an interesting time. I may change that time so that I make sure that all the Sparks Industries, I might switch this to a later time. It's 10:24 is kind of early to run a train whether it's as needed or not. So this is all the stuff coming out of the industries. It's probably going to go in towards the afternoon, but 3:45 is the next outbound train that I have to worry about. So that's coming 3:45 in the morning, that is. So that's coming relatively soon. But I'm able to do all of that. That's not a big deal. That's just a matter of getting some power lashed up and managing power, and then just basically running the railroad, running the locals, running the switching districts, and who knows? I might have time to run a train over the mountain. I'm not 100% sure of that. We'll see about that. And if I don't, it's not a big deal, because once multiplayer, then I'll have the ability to run a train, and people will be able to run a random train or whatever the hell they want to run. You know, like say for example, if this train, which is an hour later, and we're coming up to 2:34, so tomorrow, all of a sudden I'm multiplayer and I have this train. If they're ready to go, then all of a sudden they have a crew available, then fine, anywhere between after 2:34 is fine by me, and then I just go ahead and run it. And that goes right across, right across the entire territory. So the others are just random, but that's what I've always been. That's why railroad is so appealing to me. But that's going up to 30 miles now. This is very appealing to me just because it's Run8 and it's established. And that's my base. I've done this for over 10 years for the most part. I've strayed from it. I've gotten bored waiting for other stuff to happen, but the other routes, really, it just takes either too many people or too much management. And this is so far looking good, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. Okay, well, it's 11:03 tonight, so I am going to end this for now. But I will be back tomorrow once again at the same time, 9:15 Eastern to 11 p.m. And we'll continue with the blocking and whatever. Oh yeah, I got all the names. It's okay. It is work there anyways, so you can safely let it go. Yeah, because it's an Oakland train, yeah. It had stuff on it, but yeah, that's okay. I wasn't gonna bother with that tonight. I haven't even gotten to that. It's not set up properly. It's gotta have more Oakland with it. Oakland's much bigger than, the Reno area, but obviously we'll have stuff for it, but we'll get that set up. Anyways, that's all for now. I will be back tomorrow, same time tomorrow night, and we'll finish up. Where are we going to be here? We are going to be for another hour 45 minutes, so that'll take us into about 4:30 in the morning, so that should get us through the wee hours of the morning. Hopefully there'll be some this will be separated. I'll have the blocking done. We're getting pretty good now. We still have another train to separate and block here as well, so which is fine. I think everything is totally manageable. It's hard to kick on from that end. I don't think. Let me just take a quick look here. I don't think there's a good drill track on this side, but I could be wrong. No, there isn't. And I would rather not be out on the main line. Well, doesn't that suck? Is that a drill? That's a potential drill right there, but you have to go through the control point to get it. Why wouldn't they continue that? Oh no, it is a drill. Okay, so I can drill from that end if I really wanted to. I don't know what the grade's like going the other way, but interesting. Well, hold on. No. I have no freaking clue. I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait a minute, West Sparks and there's something on the other side. So this is the main. It looks like there's a drill there. Okay, yeah, there's the drill. Okay, that's the exit to the yard. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. We got another one up here, don't we? Alright, now we got you. Okay, so there is a drill. Or is there? No, I talked myself out of that. I totally talked myself out of that. Okay, the drill's here. Let's just play this out here for a second. Double track. That's what throws me. I see the double track there. I do see a drill. Okay. So this would enter the main line. Oh, I got you. There is a drill. Okay. So you just need a... you would need a signal, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just see this. I know I said I was going to end this, but... well, that's interesting. Does it even give a... that's okay. So we got a drill. I'll have to try that just to see how well it is. I like pushing back up from it because it kicks better. Sometimes when it's against a coupler or whatever, it will it'll recouple because the cars will kind of push back. I find it's done that with version 3 a little bit more, but that's something to consider. For now, I don't mind using this drill. And in theory, too, if you got multiplayer, you could have one guy break one train down, one guy break the other train down. So did that cancel this, or did I already cancel it? I don't know. Whatever. I think I saved the world, but I will try it again anyways, since I just wasted all that time. Anyways, okay. It's getting late. I should go to bed. Should is the key word. Okay. So I'll be back tomorrow night, 9:15, if I can ever get off and go to bed and end the night. So have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later. Take care.